Hi guys, can you comment and tell me if I am audible or not? Just will help me. Can you comment and tell me if I am audible or not? So I think I'm okay to go, and we can start here. So let's start. Let's see. Tell me if I am audible or not. Okay. I think so. Let's start and let's do these questions which were given to you as part of assignment. And the first question, the question is like this: there is a breakup of number of units manufactured, expense, number of units sold, and sales revenue of 5 products of a company XYZ. Now the 5 project FQRSTU, sorry, 6 product, and there is a pie chart given for each of the thing. Like units manufactured has a pie chart, expense has a pie chart, number of units sold has a pie chart, and sales revenue has a pie chart. And I need to find out certain questions. I need to find out certain answers based on that. Let's see. So the first question is related to expense per unit, and you have to find out for which company the expense per unit. One sec. Let me- And you have to find out for which company expense per unit is highest. So for P, expense per unit will be what? Suppose कर लो कि expense का total is E and unit man and number of units manufactured, total expense is suppose E, number of units manufactured is M. So what is happening for P? P के लिए is 15% यानी 0.15. Simply write 15. I think that will do. And how much is the 12% is manufactured? So 15 by 12 is how much? So 1.25 E by M. For R, it will be 18% divided by 20% E by M. So it will be 9 by 10 E by M. So it's coming around 0.9 E by M. Similarly, if I find out for S, so S के लिए how much I'm getting? S के लिए I'm getting S is 16%. So S is 16% E into E in fact, and 10% of M, right? So it is coming out to be 1.6 E by M, right? And for T, what it is? T के लिए it is 21% divided by 17% E by M. So it will come out to be 1.2, 1.23 E by M. So for it is also less. And for if PQR, so Q के लिए if you just check, Q के लिए it is very less. 10 by 15 is like less than 1. And for U, it is again 20 by 28, so less than 1. So if you see for these given, only S is the highest. So S will be the answer here. S is the highest here. Cost per unit is highest for S. Let's see the second question here. If only products manufactured in an year are sold in that year, at most what percentage of the products manufactured by company XYZ in 2009 was sold, in 2007 was sold? So only products manufactured in an year was sold. So for everything, in fact, you have to find out. So if the products manufactured is M and products sold is S, you just need to find out S by M, right? So S by M at most होना चाहिए मेरे केस में. So let's find out at most कब हो रहा है S by M. So S by M is what that we need to see. So it's being sold कि whatever was manufactured is being sold. So it will be like suppose I take anyone like for P, my M का 12% is manufactured and total sold का 13% is sold. So M into 12% is equal to S into 13% if all is sold. So I will get what? I need to find out how many are sold out of manufactured. So I will get 12 by 13 is equal to S by M. 12% by 13%. Yani the ratio will come as 12 by 13. So for S by M, I will have ratio like something this at the numerator and this at the denominator for all. I just need to find out and see for which company I'm getting this as a highest percentage. So 12 by 13 will be less than 1, right? 12 by 13 will be what? 12 by 13 will be 13 8s are 104, 13 9s are 117. So 90%. ठीक है, ठीक है 90% and 3 तो 0.92 के around for P. So if I see P, so it will be like the ratio will be like 22 के आसपास. Similarly, if I check for Q, just check for others. So I mean, this will be constrained by I mean, for others like PK, I will get like UK, if I just want, I will get like 15 by 15. I'm getting like 100% being sold, right? And R will be what? Will be 20% and 17%. So just see 20 by 17. So I'm getting like something, a ratio I'm getting is like 1 point. So around 1.2 के आसपास. Now just see the ratios and how it will fold. So for product, the ratio will decide. Like for others, like R के लिए 20%, total manufactured का 20% is the R का unit, but only 17% is S का unit. For S के लिए, if you see, it will be 10% is manufactured, but 12% is owned, sold for S. So S के लिए, if you find this ratio, you will get what? S के लिए will get 10 by 12, which is 2 5s and 2 6s. So it is like 83.33%. For T के लिए, if you find it was what? It is 17 by 19, so it will be 0. तो around 90% for T के लिए, and for U के लिए it will be 26 by 24 and 13 by 12, again on something. So simply say for any product, if I am getting this as list, for our case we are getting this as list for S. So S will decide ki how much maximum the product can be sold. मतलब whatever list ratio we are getting will decide here what could be at most the product which will be sold. You can just understand from example, like you can assume this as 1000 and this can 1000 and see that for which, like अगर 1000 मान लोगे तो ये 100 है, एंड अज्यूम कर लो इसको कुछ 1000 ही, तो ये 120 हो रहा है. तो एट मैक्स कितना, आई मीन ऐसा तो हो नहीं सकता ना कि एक्स 120 का 120 बिकेगा. आई मीन 100 प्रोड्यूस करके तुम 120 बेच सकते हो. तो ऑब्वियस सी बात है कि दिस हैज टू बी मैक्सिमम ऑफ दिस नंबर, राइट? यानी कि एम का 10% will be max of S का 12%. That's what we are getting. So this is constrained by this, and we are getting only 83.33%. That is the maximum which is possible in terms of selling it. The maximum which we can sell is 83.33% in terms of products. For other products which we are getting is a higher number, either 100%, 90%, 92%. But this is making us say that ki at most 83.33% can be sold only, not more than this. So only as here decides the main thing ki kitna bikega finally. So we move to the next question. The selling price per unit of which product is the highest. तो यहाँ पे selling price you have to see. Selling price will be defined of sales revenue and number of units sold. So sales revenue and number of units sold. For P it will be how much? 17 divided by 13. How much it is coming out? So 1.3, the 0 something. For R, how much I'm getting? So 14 by 17 less than 1. For S what I'm getting? S scale I'm getting 15 by 12, 5 by 4, 1.25. For T I'm getting what? T I'm getting 30 by 19, which is 1.0 something. And for U I'm getting के लिए निकालो 22 by 24, 11 by 12, 12 jar 9. So if you see here ratios, you will find that P's ratios is the answer. ठीक है? That will be the answer. If the sales revenue for product is more than its expense, then the profitability of the company is at least. Now, profitability of the company. It's already given that formula of profitability is nothing but formula दिया हुआ है sales revenue minus expense divided by expense. Okay, this is what is the formula of. Okay. The profitability of the company is at least. Profitability at least निकालने के लिए which you have to see here. Expense or sales revenue, दो tables you have to see, this and this. And for the company for which expense is more but sales revenue is less, right? I mean expense में वो ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा हो और sales revenue में कम से कम हो, for that profitability will be list. तो यहाँ पे चेक कर लो U का 20 and 22 दो के आसपास का डिफरेंस है ओनली, मतलब एट मैक्स दो का ही डिफरेंस है यहाँ पे. P का भी देख लो 15 और 17 है, T का 20-21 के आसपास है, S का 16 और 15 है, Q का 10 and 12 है, but R का if you see the expense is 18% but the revenue is only 14%. I mean the revenue drops by 4%. I mean अगर ऐसे देखो तो revenue सबसे कम है इनफैक्ट एंड और अगर ये देखें एक्सपेंस देखें तो एक्सपेंस डिसेंट है, मतलब अच्छा खासा एक्सपेंस है, राइट? तो फॉर दिस कंपनी ओनली वी विल गेट दैट. तो वी विल फाइंड आउट कि हाउ मच. तो वी जस्ट हैव टू फाइंड आउट सेल्स रेवेन्यू. सपोज कर लो यहाँ सेल्स रेवेन्यू is 14y, it should be greater than what? 18x. X is my total expense, so y by x will be greater than 9/7, right? I need to find out y by x minus 1. This is my profitability. So 9 by x is greater than equal to 9/7. So 9/7 minus 1 comes out to be 2/7. ठीक है, less than or greater than. So at least will be 2/7 into 100%. So I will get around 28.3%. So for this answer is nothing but 28.3%. And this is only for R, because for this product the revenue is the least and the expense is pretty decent, not the highest but decent. Because for others if you see the difference is very less, only 1%, but for this there is a 4% drop in sales revenue with respect to expense. So that's why. So we move to next question. Our next question is related to this Venn diagram. Now first let us fill the data whatever is given. The first just let me fill the data. It is been given number of people reading both BW and BT is 25. So BW and BT का 25 is number of people. तो number of people reading both मतलब ये जो पूरा space है that. While the number of people reading both BW and BI is same as those reading BI alone. तो BI alone is 29. यहाँ पे BI alone is given as 29 here. So it's saying कि BI and BW is also 29. 29 only, and BW plus BT is 25. It is also given that BW plus BT plus BI is 8. So if I just see here, this is 8. And as BW and BT is 25, so this will be 25 minus 8 because ये पूरा जो space है वो 25 है, ठीक है? ये space 29 है तो ये 29 minus 8 होगा. Also, while those reading BT and BI is 10 less than those reading BW and BI. तो BW and BI का 29 है, तो ये BT and BI will be 19. So BT plus BI is given as 19. It's always written. This will be 19 minus 8. यहाँ पे 25 minus 8 है, ठीक. So ultimately what we get Venn diagram. Just let me modify this Venn diagram. So ultimately मेरे को क्या मिल रहा है, BW, BT and BI. So BW, BT and BI. यहाँ पे 8 है. This was 25 minus 8. Sorry, 29 minus 8. So this is coming out to be 21. This was how much? 19 minus 8 to coming out 11. This was 25 minus 8 to coming out to be 17. This was given as 38. This was given as 46, and this is given as 29. This is what is the question is. 38, 46, 29. Now it is asking how many the people surveyed don't read any of the three magazine. So सबसे पहले I just need to find out the total. So what total I am getting is exactly 1. मतलब the people who read exactly 1, people who read exactly 2, and people who read exactly 3 magazines. So exactly 1 wale you just find out 38 plus 29 plus 46. Exactly 2 wale it is 17 plus 21 plus 11, and for exactly 3 is 8. So this is like nothing but total what I'm getting 113 plus 57 170. So 170 are the total which are reading in at least 1 or 2 or 3 newspaper. Total person given is 240. So 250 were surveyed. So how much are reading that is 240 minus 170, which is how much? 70. The answer will be 70 here. The answer is nothing but fourth option, which is 70. Among those surveyed, the number of people reading at least 2 magazine. At least 2 magazine means exactly 2 and exactly 3. So we have find out exactly 2 and exactly 3. Right? So exactly 2 came at 49 and exactly 3 came as 8. So 49 plus 8 is 57. So we will get 57 as the answer here. Among those surveyed, the number of people reading at most 2 magazine. So at most 2 magazine में what you get, अगर total में से I minus none, okay, at most 2 magazine. So total में से I will not minus none, I will minus exactly 3. So at most, so one second. Once again, let me erase this. So for this question, I have that I need to find out at most 2. So at most 2 we will have none plus exactly 1 plus exactly 2. And I know कि all of the sum make exactly 1 plus exactly 2 plus none plus exactly 3 make 240. So if I just remove 240 में से exactly 3 वाला person, then I will get the same answer. So 240 में से I just remove 8, so I get 232. So I'm getting 232 as the answer. The number of people reading at least one of BW and BT but not BI. So BW and BT का person we need, but BI का person we do not need. So total how many people are reading BI? Just calculate here. So 29 plus 11 plus 21 plus 8. 69 people are reading this. So 240 में से, sorry, no, total 170 are reading at least 1 or 2. टोटल 170 में 69 is reading BI. So if I remove 69, so they will either be reading BW or BT or BW plus BT. So I just remove 170 में से 69, so I get 101, and that will be the answer. Option 3, 101 is the answer. Okay, so just note down the answer. These are the 4 answers which are there. So let's move to the next question. So यहाँ पे whatever is given is given in a different data का format. So just let me transform this in a table. So I just make a table here rather than putting data like this. So I just put A, B, C, D, E, and I will just write here Ramesh, Rajesh, and Rakesh. Okay, so that I can just fill in the data here, and I will first convert this graph into this tabular form so that it is easier to understand. So for Ramesh, if you see A के लिए just see point A के साथ which point line is aligned. So point A के साथ this is aligned. So 20% for Ramesh. ठीक है. Similar way B का देख लीजिए. B is in between 20 and 40. अगर मैं parallel line draw करूँ तो 20-40 के बीच में तो it is 30%. और C this is 40 and 60 के बीच में तो it is 50%. और D it is 10%. कैसे? तो simply draw a line for this 10%. E के लिए if you see E is in the same line as the B, so it is 30%. अब get to the राजेश के लिए just see A के parallel line कहाँ पे है तो 60% है राजेश के लिए. उसी तरह just see B के parallel line कहाँ आएगी तो 30% आ रही है. उसी तरह just see C के parallel line कहाँ आएगी तो C is again 30%. Right? C and B is always D is on कहाँ पे 50% के आसपास. D is 50% and E is how much 10%. सिंपली राकेश का देख लीजिए. राकेश का A is 20%. ठीक है. B देख लो. B 40%. C देख लो. C is 20%. ठीक है. C is 20%. D देख लीजिए. D is 40%. And then just watch E is 60%. So just this data is there. Now we need to find out certain things. So we will find, assuming the work required for each of the 5 tasks was in proportion of the amount paid, the approximate what percent of the total work was done by Ramesh. ठीक है. तो ये क्या कह रहा है कि जो अमाउंट पे किया गया है वो प्रोपोर्शन टू वर्क डन है. तो कितना परसेंट वर्क रमेश ने किया. तो इसको निकालने के लिए कितना अमाउंट रमेश को मिला, वी विल फाइंड आउट. 20% ऑफ 12,000 मिलेगा. जस्ट सी दिस रमेश वाला टेबल एंड ये रमेश का टेबल देखो और ये अमाउंट का देखो, इन दोनों का गुना करो तो 12,000 into 20%. ठीक है. तो 12,000 का 20% विल बी 2,400 and then simply 15,000 का 30% is 4,500. This was 24. ठीक है. Then 20,000 का 50 तो 10,000. फिर 10,000 का 10 तो 1,000 and then 18,000 का 3 तो 5,400. So if you sum this up, how much you will get? 0, 0 is there. So how much you are getting here? Getting here. Sorry, just 1 second. 23,300 you are getting. 23,300 getting, and this much is how much? 18. So these 75,000 out of 75,000 we're getting 23.3. So 25 is how much? 33.3% होता है 25 and you're getting 23.3. so you are getting how much? आप 7 या 21 तो 30% के आसपास के you're getting. तो just see, just find out exactly. अगर तुम देखोगे तो 7.5 का 7.5 is 10%. तो इसका 3 बार 22.5 is 30%. Again इसमें if I input 0.75 तो how much get 23.2. तो 31% is 23.2. तो आई एम गेटिंग अराउंड 31% के आसपास, क्योंकि इट इज अराउंड 23,300, तो 31% के आसपास इज द आंसर. राजेश got the maximum amount for doing each part in which of the following task. तो राजेश का देख लो, राजेश किसके लिए मैक्सिमम मिल रहा है. तो पहले के लिए उसको 60% मिल रहा है. व्हाट 60% ऑफ व्हाट, तो 60% ऑफ 12,000, यानी कि ए के लिए उसको मिल रहा है 7200 रुपये. बी के लिए देख लो 30% ऑफ 4500 रुपये हो गया. सी के लिए मिल रहा है 30% ऑफ 20,000, तो 1/3 यानी कि 6,000 समथिंग मिल रहा है. 6,000 समथिंग, 6,600 समथिंग, 66. डी के लिए उसको मिला 50%, तो 5,000, और ई के लिए मिल रहा है 10%, यानी कि 1,800. तो फॉर ए इज गेटिंग मैक्सिमम. द टोटल अमाउंट इन रुपीज मेड बाय राकेश वाज, तो राकेश का देख लो. राकेश इज गेटिंग 20% ऑफ 20,000. तो आई जस्ट रिट्रेट फॉर राकेश हियर, यहाँ पे लिख देता हूँ मैं राकेश का. राकेश का अगर एफएमसी ए के लिए इज गेटिंग 2,400, बी के लिए इज गेटिंग 40% बन रहा, तो 6,000. सी के लिए इज गेटिंग 20% ऑफ 20,000, यानी 1/5, यानी 4,000, राइट. Then 40% of 10,000, तो again 4,000. डी के लिए एंड देन ई के लिए 60, तो 10,800. तो जस्ट सबमिट अप. 27,200 is the answer. So we are getting option 3 as the answer. यहाँ पे answer is option 3. So let's move to the last question and let's see what we have got here. One second. Let me kind of. So this is my last question. ठीक है, ये क्वेश्चन में है and I have to give answer to some of the things. तो यहाँ पे दो टेबल है बेसिकली. एक तो ईयर वाइज जीडीपी है और फिर परसेंटेज भी दिएगा. तो 2000 में, 2001 में, 2002 में, 2003 में, ठीक है. 2000 कम डाउन अ बिट, 4 5 6 7, ठीक है. 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006 and 2007. So these are the different years and इसमें एक तो जीडीपी बताया इन्होंने और एक परसेंटेज कितना है इनका, that has been told. तो जीडीपी if you see तो 2000 में is 1500, percentage wise you see 1.5%. उसी तरह 2001 में it is 1750 and percentage में it is 1%. 2002 में if you see तो 2000 है, percentage में it is 2%. 2003 में it is how much, again 2000, percentage में if you see 1.5%. 2004 में it is 2500 रुपीस करोड़ में, and then 2004 में it is 1%. 2005 में it has moved to how much, 2000, and how much, 2%. and then 2006 में it is 1750 का 3%, and then 3.5, 2000 का 3.5%. Simply calculation, how many years the actual spending towards infrastructure increased as compared to previous year. तो यहाँ पे कितना है देख लो, 1500 का 1.5%, तो 1500 का 10% होता है 150, 1% होगा 15, तो 1% 15, तो 22.5 करोड़ के आसपास, राइट. अगर यहाँ देख लें तो 1% है तो 17.5 के आसपास. यहाँ देख ले तो 40 के आसपास. यहाँ पे देख ले तो 30 के आसपास. यहाँ पे देख ले तो 25. यहाँ देख ले तो 40. यहाँ पे देख ले 17.5 into 3, 52.5. और यहाँ देख ले तो 70. तो कितना आ रहा है सम देख लो, सम निकाल लेंगे बाद में, लेकिन फर्स्ट देख लो इंक्रीज कौन कौन सी ईयर में. तो इस ईयर में तो डिक्रीज है, इसके अगेंस्ट इसके इंक्रीज है, तो 2002 में देयर इज एन इंक्रीज, ठीक है। 40 से 30 फिर डिक्रीज, 30 से 25 फिर डिक्रीज, 25 से 40, तो 2005 में देयर इज एन इंक्रीज। फिर 40 से 52.5 तो 2006 में देयर इज एन इंक्रीज, एंड देन 52.5 से 70 तो 2007 में इंक्रीज। तो कितने साल में? टोटल 4 साल में इंक्रीज है, 2 में, 5 में, 6 में, 7 में। Today in the given years, what is the approximate percentage of total amount of GDP spent towards infrastructure? ठीक है, total amount of GDP spent towards infrastructure। पहले तो ये टोटल निकाल लो, तो 200, 175 यानी कि 375, 375, 200, 575, तो this sum is giving around 15,500। so ये sum है कितना? 15,500। और if you find out this sum is coming out how much? अराउंड 297.5 के आसपास आ रहे हैं। तो इफ यू सी, तो 15,500 का 297.5, जस्ट टेक अप्रोक्सीमेशन 293 और 15,500, तो 15,500 का 299, ये 300 डिवाइडेड बाय 15,000 के आसपास मान लो, 15 to 22, तो इंटू 100 करो, ये 100 हटा दो, तो 2% के आसपास इट विल कमिंग। तो देख लो 2% के आसपास का कोई ऑप्शन है या नहीं, तो it is 2% is third option. So your third option will be the answer. So if he says during the given period 5% of GDP is spent towards primary health in each year, then amount spent towards primary health is how many times the amount is spent towards infrastructure? तो 15,500 का 5% is, तो 15,550 divided by 2 होगा ये 775, तो 775 is spent on primary health। You have been asked 298 का कितना गुना है ये, तो just assume it to be 800, assume it to be 300, just to see, just to find out approximately कितना है, या फिर you can find out 775 by 300 also। तो you can see कि 300 to 600 होता है, 600 175 आ रहा है, तो 1750 5 3 4 18 होता है, 2.5 2.6 के आसपास आ रहा है। तो जस्ट 2.6 इज द, देख लो 2.5 2.6 के आसपास कुछ है, 2.6 इज द आंसर, तो 14 का 3 is 2.6 which is the answer. So that's all for today. I hope it clears your doubts. I hope you guys have attempted this also. Which question are you? Which question you are telling? Yeah, I have written short forms. I have not written exact names here. So I have just written Ramesh, Rajesh, Rajes, I've written, Rakesh, K written. So I've just written according to some short forms. I just didn't write the full form. Reason being, I just wanted to just show ki matlab these are related to that. So don't go on the name. I mean, just concentrate on the concept. So I hope that these questions are clear to you. And if you have any doubt, you can just leave a comment or just give me a mail on quant.time.jsr. And the next topic which we will start will be ratio and proportion, and then we will be doing seating arrangement, some good questions on that. So that's all for today, and I hope you guys understood all the questions. If you have any doubt, just mail me and I will reply. Thank you so much. Do study hard, because at the end of the day it is all about studying well, and all the kind of chores all around of material and good coaching and everything will fade away with time, and only thing which you can remember is the study, good studying. So work on that and concentrate on it. And coming days, many things I've planned, but always the time is constrained. But I'm trying my best to put more of things and more uh, good questions, more efforts towards it. Thank you so much. Just be consistent and be patient. Keep some patience, and these two things will take you so far. Thank you so much. Good night.